is another motivational Monday. I'm super excited to be here. There have been some things happening in the background. So if there is a loud noise, just bear with me for a moment. I made sure to call the right people and to get some things happening so that we can enjoy this time together on this Monday. When I tell you it's about to go down on this live, it is about to go down. So, this is Motivational Mondays. This is the day where entrepreneurial minds, problem solvers, people who are after wealth, we come together and we decide that we're going to work on our soft skills because every day of the week, we work on our hard skills, but we know that it's our soft skills that is going to drive our success. It's the consistency, it's the discipline, it's the commitment, it's all those things that really make us successful. And if you're new to the I Am world, my name is Jamila Moore. I am the founder and CEO of I Am and More. I'm a business strategist and attorney where I help people monetize their skills, talents, and knowledge to build profitable businesses. I call them the STKs. Your STKs can take you anywhere. If it did it for Jeff, it can do it for you. If it did it for Oprah, it can do it for you. If it did it for me, it can do it for you. So thank you for tapping in. I'm super excited for us to talk about the topic self sabotage. Yep. Let's just take a moment there. Self sabotage. So many times we postpone our futures because we tell ourselves things that keep us from the life we want to live, the life we're supposed to live, the business we're supposed to build. We postpone everything. So, let me tell you a little story. I have been having this nagging feeling that I was supposed to be doing more. I knew that I could be doing more. And I mean, I was doing a lot. I was doing some good stuff. But if we go back to a few Mondays ago, I wasn't doing the right stuff. And I had to start thinking, like, what is going on with me? Like, why am I not showing up the way that I should be showing up? Have you ever felt like that? Like you just had a feeling like there was something more you were supposed to be doing or something more that was down on the inside of you, but for some reason you just didn't show up to do that. And I had to have a conversation with myself and I said, you know what? For real, it's a fear of failure keeping you in this state of paralysis, of not showing up for you. And I was like, man, fear is the thing that's keeping me from not showing up for me. Well, what type of fear is this? And when I dug deep, it was the fear of failure. Like I didn't know the outcome. And so I was postponing my future, not doing a thing because I didn't know what the future holds. But the thing that I didn't realize in that moment was that I was actually sabotaging my future. Listen, Mayella's here. She's saying, yes, I have too. Right? So we've held back on all the things that we could do because of an assumption we've made about the future that may not even be true. When I think about science back in the day, if I didn't learn nothing else in science, I learned about a hypothesis. And so many times we allow a hypothesis, we haven't even tested it, we don't know if it's true, drive our decisions and keep us from the life that we deserve, keep us from showing up the way that we should be showing up in our businesses. Some of us should have been millionaires already, but we were stuck not doing what we were supposed to do because we were fearful. But I came on today and I know that it's going to be some people here now and that's going to come on later because we're telling ourselves no more. We will no longer postpone our future based on a hypothesis. We will no longer postpone our future and sabotage all of our success and greatness. We're worth more than that. I've really been thinking about, why is it that we can believe, trust in other people, but not ourselves? But we do trust in ourselves to an extent. Like, I trust in myself at some point to go after the job, get the promotion on the job. But when it comes to me, I start telling myself stories of doubt sometimes. I start having that fear, right? I start doing things that go against, because I'm living in a what if this isn't? But what if this is? What if I can make this happen? Right? What is the possibility on the other side of me showing up for me? And this may be blessing y'all, but this really is blessing me. The masterclass that I'm having this Wednesday, I've had it planned for months and never set a date. I'll come on here, I'll do a reel, I'll come on here and I'll do a live, but I wasn't setting the date for that masterclass. There was the fear of, like, are they going to show up? Like, let's have an honest conversation here today. What's the fear in your life that's causing you not to show up as the best version of yourself for you? Listen, we got, yes, that inner conversation back and forth with ourselves. Listen, the person that talks to us the most is us. So if we're not telling ourselves the right thing, then who else is supposed to tell us these things? But I know y'all, listen, we could stay here all day, but we're supposed to be motivated. But I have to get that story out. And so, if you come here every week, we're going to go through our affirmation, our quote, and then I got to leave you with three keys on overcoming this, right? Because we will get what we're supposed to have in our lives. All right. So here we are. Here is our affirmation this week. From now on, I am showing up for me. From now on, I am committed to me. No more self-sabotage. I will live the life I deserve on my own terms. I'm going to read this again. Our affirmation for this week. From now on, I am showing up for me. From now on, I am committed to me. No more self-sabotage. I will live the life I deserve on my own terms. Listen, Words Taylor, one of my coaches, I got a few of them right now. Every coach should have a coach. Every strategist should have a coach. That's just some free game for you. He did two things that kind of unlocked this for me. One, he talked about the difference between a decision and a commitment. He said a lot of us decide to do things, but we don't commit. A decision is, I am going to do blah, 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 blah. A commitment is, can't nothing stop me from doing blah, 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 blah. You see the difference? One is just saying, in a commitment, it's like, nothing's going to stop me. Let me put a goal here. Let me set a date. So the reality, even with this masterclass that's coming up on Wednesday, I had made a decision to have it, but I wasn't committed. How many times have we made decisions but didn't commit? But that's cool, because we got our affirmation today. No more. From now on, we're committed to us. From now on, we're showing up for us. Right? I mean, this is good. Like, share, tag the broadcast. And when this is over and it's posted on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, tag some people in the comments that need to hear this message today. Tag some people. Right? Here's the second thing he said to me. Jamila, have you been over here processing for 7 weeks? I said, I've been processing for 7 weeks. What have I been processing? And why was there no real action on the commitment? Right? It goes back to that fear. But we say no more. Why? Because from now on, I'm showing up for me. From now on, I am committed to me. No more self sabotage. I will live the life I deserve on my own terms. That's it. That's what we're doing from now on. All right. Here's our quote for this week from Dr. Daniels himself. That's another one of my coaches. But great people got to have great people. The greatest sabotage to success is not the enemy, but the inner me. That goes back to those conversations we have with ourselves. The greatest sabotage to success is not the enemy, it's the inner me. It is what I am telling myself, what I believe about myself, what I believe about the future. That is keeping me from the life I deserve, from the business that was supposed to impact 100,000 lives this year instead of 10. But for some reason, I didn't show up for me. But guess what? No more. All right, here we are. Here are 3 points for today. 3 quick ways you can make sure that there is no more self-sabotage in your life and that you start showing up for you. Because I'm committed. I'm showing up for me from now on. It's go hard or go home. Number 1, determine the root of where the fear is coming from. Is it doubt, lack of self-worthiness? Is it imposter syndrome? What's the real thing that's keeping you from not moving? Because there's one thing that we can't afford in life, and that's to lose out on time. We never get it back. They could print more money. We could get more clothes. We can grow our hair back. We can buy a wig. Whatever we need to do, we can do it. But we could never get back more time. All right. Second thing, we got to start pausing for the cause. When we realize that we are making excuses for why we can't do a thing, and we're telling ourselves all the reason why a thing can't happen, we just need to pause and figure out, why are we trying to sabotage ourselves? Why? A lot of times we just go on with those feelings and don't really do anything about it. We are saying no more, right? And here is the last piece. During that pause, let's spit the affirmation from the day, right? And remind yourself that there is a new sheriff in town. Hey, it's a new version of me here, me. So let me tell you about the new me. The new me is going after everything for me. I'm not letting anything stop me because I am committed to me. I deserve more from me. And I've made the commitment to give myself more. That's it. And this type of live is not for everybody, right? This type of live is for a select group of people who want to go after more in their life, who know that there's something down on the inside of them that's nagging at them, telling them that they should be greater, that they should be farther along. Yes, we got Mayella. She put the affirmation in the chat because she knows this is what we about to live on from here on out. I started out 2022. This is going to be my best year yet. In Q2, I don't care what it looks like. It's still going to be my best year yet. And now that I've made the commitment to show up for me, can't nobody stop me but me. You going to let you stop you? If you had to turn a presentation at work, would you let you stop you? If you had a community service event that you were the leader of, would you let that stop you? So then stop letting you stop you. And remember, today I'm talking to y'all, but I'm talking to me. I'm not letting me stop me anymore. My future is too bright. The lives that I'm supposed to touch through my business is too much for me to risk it all on my hypothesis. So if you're new around here, on Mondays, I say a prayer for us to make sure that we have our intentions set for the week and that we solidify what was said here. If you're not a faith-based person, feel free to jump off. But if you are, hey, stay on. So let's bow our heads. Dear God, We thank you for another Motivational Monday. We have 35 weeks left in this year, 35 weeks of opportunity for us to show up confidently and boldly for ourselves. We can do whatever we believe we can do. And every person that will hear this live today, it's because there's something more on the inside of them that needs to be unleashed. And today we take that as a step towards commitment to unleashing everything that is down on the inside of them and for helping us show up for ourselves. I come against all fear, anxiety, imposter syndrome, self doubt, self worthiness. And I ask that you will help us to live confidently and boldly, to walk out our purpose and to impact the people that we are supposed to impact. We are our greatest resources. Our minds can produce things that could shake up the world. And I keep saying this, if Jeff Bezos can do it, if he can stick it out, if he can have the tenacity to move from that desk where he wanted to sell books to having the $1 billion Amazon, we can do it too. If Oprah can go after rejection, and finally land that talk show in Chicago and then grow that to be the first African American, Black female billionaire, we can do it too. Wherever we don't have belief, help us in our unbeliefs. Help us this week to really show up for ourselves, God, and to send us the resources that we need to be better, to execute better, and to use our time wisely. We thank you for our 35 weeks of opportunities. And it's the second day of May. And we just came here today to say, we about to kill it. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. It has been another Motivational Mondays. Listen, you do not want to miss these. Next time, invite a friend, tag them. Here are 3 things I want you to do before we end. One thing, like, share, tag the broadcast, tag somebody in the comments after that you think could benefit from this message. The second thing, if you love the teaching, click follow, right? Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's a way that you can help give back. And then the last thing, if you're serious and not just curious, I have a masterclass on this Wednesday, Monetize Your Skills. Click the link in the bio or visit my website, iamandmore.com, and you can sign up for this free masterclass, right? Establish your commitment now to you, right? Make the time, block out the time. 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's going down. Because this fire that I gave today, this heat that I gave today, it's more coming. It has been another Motivational Monday. I don't know you, but I love you. I don't know you, but I'm praying for you. And let's go and be great. See you soon. Peace.